Hi, this is Ross from Versailles. In this video, we're going to cover off very quickly a very common problem that we see across our base with media gateway synchronization. Now, this is a real simple way to both improve voice quality and also the reliability of your trunks. So what I've got up here is a typical dashboard that we see, and this customer is currently exhibiting this problem. So what we're looking at is down here in this corner here, you can see the status or the health of the DS1s. So this is symptomatically where this shows up. And you can see that we currently have 3 that are up with errors and 2 that are down. So they show as amber and red on this dashboard. Now, if we want to dig a little bit further into the health of those respective DS1s, if I click on the amber portion there, it's going to expand out and show us all of the DS1s that are currently slipping. So we have 3 of them. So for the purpose of this exercise, we're going to look at this guy here, 201V3. You can see the errored seconds there is 5, controlled slip seconds 5. So that's typical of a synchronization problem. So to confirm that, we'll just jump back to that dashboard. To confirm that that is actually a slip problem, we'll go across to historic reports. So within Availability Manager, on Availability Manager, Reports, Detail, and DS1 Performance, right there. So this report will build. It'll give us a drop-down list of all of the DS1s that can be reported on. And what we're looking for here, we'll expand this date range out a little bit. So we'll have a look at the last week. That'll give us some more information. And we're looking for 201V3 is the one that we're going to be zooming in on. 201V3. Run that report. And you can see there right across the period of that week, we're getting 4 or 5 slips for every interval. So that's a classic case where the synchronization source for that media gateway is not working, so the media gateway will be running on its own local clock. So the media gateway will do that under 2 circumstances. One is when the synchronization source is not set, and the other one is when the synchronization source is wandering or is not of sufficient quality, so it's not stable. So we jump back onto the dashboard screen here, and I pull up Nexus Concentrator session that I prepared earlier. And if we run status sync media gateway 201, it'll show us what's going on. And you can see right there that it's running on the local clock. This is our problem right here. So what we're doing there is using the internal clock that's contained on the media gateway, because the synchronization source either hasn't been configured or is not of sufficient quality. So if we display sync media 201, we'll see there that in fact it has been set up to run on 201V4. So it's one of the 2 DS1s that are installed in that particular media gateway. So now if I do a test board on 201V4, we'll see what's going on with that as far as that goes as a sync source. And you can see there straight away the immediate problem. Board is not inserted. So what's happened with this media gateway is there has been a valid synchronization source using a DS1 to the PSTN. That's now been decommissioned and taken away. Therefore, the media gateway has fallen back to its local clock, and that's producing the problem that we see over on the dashboard. So to resolve that problem, I need to change sync media 201 and simply go in there and change that to 201V3 to resolve that problem. Once we do that, we'll see this error disappear from the dashboard. Media gateway will be up and synchronized, and that will increase the reliability of the trunk group, and it will improve audio quality. As these DS1s slip is a slippage between the PS10 and the media gateway in a situation like this, that is audible. So there is an audible click that occurs when there's a realignment of that framing. So as I say, this is a very common problem. We see this all of the time, and it's generally a very simple fix. Media gateways must be synchronized to a stable source, and typically you'll do that to the PS10 via DS1, or it is also possible on later releases of Communication Manager to do that via IP as well. So hopefully you've found this information useful, and you can increase the reliability and quality you're providing for your customers. This is Ross signing out.